do you think they can do what they say they're doing? You know, I just like to ask that question. You guys ask yourself that question and indulge me and let me tell you about myself, and then we'll see. You know, I've known Bart for a long time. We've been friends socially, and I've appreciated his friendship. And about 18 months ago, I interviewed for a part-time executive assistant position with a friend of his, and I didn't get the job. And Bart heard about that, and he called me up and he said, "Jane, hey, I heard that you interviewed with my buddy for this part-time position and you didn't get it." And I said, "Yeah, no, I didn't." And he said, "That's all right. I have a better opportunity for you." I said, "Really, what is it?" And so he told me about Rubicon, and I listened to him. And you know, the thing that I have that I had an advantage over maybe some of you is because I knew Bart, and I've known him for a long time, and I knew that anything that he would be a part of would be top-notch, and that I probably ought to listen and I probably ought to consider it. But I also will say that I've been that person for a long time that people say, "Oh, you should be in sales." And I'm like, I don't want to be in sales. I don't want anything to do with sales. But he came to me with this opportunity and he said, "I've got this Sales Academy and I'd like you to fill a seat in it." And I said, "All right," just based on really what I knew from Bart in the past. And so I started my education and I went to class and I started thinking, "Well, you know what, I could do this. This makes sense. This isn't really that hard." And 6 months into it, I had an opportunity to interview with a gentleman named Dave Sloan from Affinity Technology, and Dave was looking for a sales professional for his organization, and he had interviewed 21 people. And I set up an interview and a day to go visit with him, and before I went into the interview, I thought to myself, all right, I've been learning this system for 6 months now, and it's a selling system that I think I believe in. And the beauty in this system is that you can sell any product, any service, just plug it into the system. And so I decided that the product that I was selling that day was me. And so I went into this appointment with Dave, and I ran our conversation just like I'd been taught to run a sales interview, or a sales call with a prospect, and I'll be darned, it worked. He was engaged, and he was interested in me, and I could tell he wanted to take the next steps and talk about employing me. But I said to him, "You know, Dave, I gotta tell you this right now, I'm a single mom, and I know that this position is a commission-only position, and I can't take that risk right now. I have a family that I have to provide for, and so if that's really what this position is, we should just stop talking right now." And he said, "Well, I don't think that we should stop talking right now. Let's keep talking." And so we did keep talking, and he found a salary that he could offer me and commission on top of that. And so here I am 9 months later, and I'm a sales professional for Affinity Technology, and he's pretty happy. I've grown his business just a little bit over 25%. And that's a lot for him. And he's happy, I'm making money, I'm happy, and it's good. So are they doing what they say they're going to do, teaching people to sell and putting us in jobs? Yep, they're doing that. But enough about them. Who cares about them and what they're doing? What this really is, it's about me and it's about you. And I'll tell you what it means to you. It means that you will always be employable. And I know that for a fact because in the past 3 weeks, unsolicited, I've had 2 good job offers from businesses that are successful businesses here in the Valley. And the second gentleman that brought me the offer, I said, "You know, gosh, I appreciate you thinking about me, and I appreciate this offer, but I'm pretty happy where I am. I'm not looking to leave." And these were his exact words to me. "Jane, I'm looking for somebody just like you. And I'm here to tell you, I'm not remarkable. I'm usual, and I am normal. But I'll tell you what I am. I'm a hard worker, and this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes some work. And I put some work into this, and I've been coachable, and I have learned a skill, and I've been bold enough to implement it into my everyday life, and it's working. And so if you will just do those few simple steps and make them a part of your life, you'll be the person that this guy had in mind when he said, "I want somebody just like you." And I wish all of you luck. I hope that you'll consider this as an opportunity, because it really is. And Bart, thanks for inviting me here to spend some time on the program. I appreciate that. And thanks for indulging me and listening to me.